Mr. President, there had not been a U.S. service member killed in combat in Afghanistan since February of 2020. You set a deadline, you pulled troops out, you sent troops back in, and now 12 Marines are dead. You said the buck stops with you. Do you bear any responsibility for the way that things have unfolded in the last 2 weeks?
I bear responsibility for fundamentally all that's happened of late. But here's the deal. The former president made a deal with the Taliban that he would get all American forces out of Afghanistan by May 1. In return, he was given a commitment that the Taliban would continue to attack others, but would not attack any American forces. Remember that? What?
Do you think that people have an issue with pulling out of Afghanistan or just the way that things have happened? Mr. President, there had not been a U.S. service.
Lloyd Austin, General Milley, who don't even say the same things and are saying different things from the administration, from Joe Biden, and who's silent, Kamala Harris. I really wish that we had that type of America first, no man left behind leadership in this crisis that Joe Biden has created as commander-in-chief. He's no commander-in-chief. That is why I've introduced articles of impeachment on Joe Biden for dereliction of duty.
Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene moves to impeach Joe Biden over his gross mismanagement of the crisis in Afghanistan.
All right, Shalom. This is Hara 1 by Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp. When I say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakar Kodash, Ma'amah. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. And Shalom to you, Akim, Nagwatim, and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. Just real quick, man. I forgot what movie that was on. He said, "Is this your king? Is this your king?" Look at this guy, man. You know, I'm going to try to put the clip in the beginning of the video. You see him all slumped over and hanging his head down like a child, man. All right? And it could be all the act for the next move they're about to do. See, everybody's blaming Biden. They all pointing the finger at him, man, for pulling those troops out of Afghanistan after 20 years, man. All right, so they've completely lost their foothold over there. And now the numbers are coming out that it wasn't just 10 or 11 military and Navy or Marines that got killed. It was like 169 or something that got killed over there. Afghanistan, Afghanis, you know what I mean? Different nations of people. And you know, a lot of Jakes and, you know, a lot of Jakes over there, man. A lot of Edomites. So, they got caught up in that terrorist attack between those proxy militia groups, which was that Taliban and ISIS going against each other. But it's all a setup. So now they're blaming Biden for pulling the troops out, and Biden trying to blame Trump. That's what he was trying to say right there. The guy asked him a question. He said, "Well, Trump wanted to pull them out of there back in, so he supposed to pull them. So I just did it." And now it's a mistake because now there's nobody to guard their bases over there or guard their people. So now the Taliban taking over. All right. And I just watched a video this morning, man. They were cutting off heads, man. They got a bunch of people lined up and just all shot. Salaki, they actually lined them up and shot them all in the back of the head. All right. But yeah, man, they rendering this guy incompetent. Now, what's the definition of incompetent? You'll see this guy's face next to it. It's speech impediments, slow thinking, bad decision making, no charisma. That's why they call him Creepy Joe. All right. Pushing up on children. This dude is a child, man. This is it says the dictionary, the word for incompetent. All right, the definition is what? Incompetent, it says not having or showing necessary skills to do something successful, man. So he's not going to do it. He doesn't have the skills to be what they would call commander-in-chief. He doesn't have those skills, man. All right? And he's not showing, and he doesn't have it to handle that position. So I wouldn't doubt it if they try to get Trump back in there. All right. Again, I said before, this is two Americas now. According to Revelation 13, it's completely two Americas, a Democratic and a Republic America, or a Constitution against what you call that, communism. All right, or government takeover, or oppression. So it says what? Not having or showing the necessary skills to do something successful. All right, this is Isaiah 3:12. It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors. So Esau is like a child, man. You see him emotional. The other Edomite stood up and asked him a question, a simple question, and this Biden crumbled. He crumbled under the pressure, man. Having to freestyle. He couldn't freestyle an answer. He got to go by everything scripted. You take him off that script, he's a one-trick pony. Can't do nothing else. All of a sudden, he put his fucking head down, man. You imagine talking to somebody in the middle, you talking to him and you ask him a question and he just buckle like that. No, I tried. No, put his head. He buckled, man. He buckled, man. This is the commander-in-chief of America right now. Think about that. But so-called, what used to be a mighty nation. Esau's at his end. They're done, man. This place is done. And their power, their rulership is done. Look who they're putting in power. Look at their leaders, man. All right, look at their leadership. All right, so the scriptures say what? The children are their oppressors. These are children, man, pushing their imaginations. All right. Esau deals with envy, jealousy, folly, rioting in the day. All right, mischievousness. All right, so everybody's finding out the abominable filth of America. All right, it's filthy. All the decision making is wrong. Every move they make, the Lord gonna trap them up in it, man. All right, Nahum 3:6, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, man, and will set thee as a gazing stock. All right, so America's known as that vile place now, man. A filthy ass place. No longer a golden city. It's known to be vile and filthy, and also now it's being set as a gazing stock, to where they've been looked at as idiots. All right, they want to get this place out the way. So check this out. All right, because yeah, man, you see them buckling. They buckling, man. You can picture Biden trying to talk to the Illuminati, and they get on him, get on his ass, and he buckle like that, and they tell him what he's supposed to do. Get your ass out there and say this, and he buckle and put his head down like that. But I, all right, making mandates, acting all tough. I'm dominate. But look what happened when somebody challenged him to his face. He buckled. That's the type of person that's bringing these mandates, man, and threats. Job 18:11. All right, matter of fact, right here. Wow, here you go. John 18:16. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him, man. So Esau today, I'm starting from 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine, man. All right, their light is being put out. The mirth of this place, the worldly wisdom of this place, the brilliance of this place is all being put out. All right. The light shall be in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him, man. What's that? Illuminati. They call themselves the Illuminated ones. Their philosophies and all their beliefs and their plans, it's going to be put out with them. The Lord, somebody boxing, they said, I'm going to put your lights out. That was the Lord going to hit them with, man, that knockout. All right. The steps of his strength. See, every step they make, the Lord going to make them weak. They're getting weaker and weaker every time they move. The steps of his strength shall be straitened, afflicted, and his own counsel shall cast him down. So his own counsel was casting him down. They're saying he's what? Incompetent. They all pointing the finger at him. It's all over the place, all over the news. He's incompetent. All right. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare. Every move they make is a trap, man. Esau is setting the trap. You know, so get ready. Everything we see them do, they're going to be getting tripped up and trapped up, double trap, triple trap. All right? So, for he has cast into the net of his own feet. So they cast to the net which he made, the ditch that they've digged for everybody else. They're falling into it. And the whole time, everybody looking right at him. And he buckling. All right? Verse 9, the jinn, which is like a trap, shall take him by his heel, and the robber shall prevail against him, man. All right, so these other nations are going to prevail. They're going to prevail against America this time. Verse 11, terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. And that day is coming to where they are relaxed and hiding out in this place, America, and their political state and their rich homes and their secret service. But when all hell breaks loose in Russia and China and Iran are at the doorsteps of America, it's gonna make people like Biden stand to his feet, man. Just like Nineveh had to. All right. What was that? 610 BC, the fall of Nineveh. They were forced to fight a battle on four sides, and he was forced to stand to his feet. You stand to your feet and scare the hell out of you. You got to get on guard. You know? It says what? His strength shall be hunger bitten. Wow, man. We're seeing it. Their strength is hunger bitten. Intellectually and physically. All right, this dude is weak, and these Edomites, their strength is weak, man. Our strength is getting stronger, which is called wisdom. But theirs is worldly wisdom, and they making dumbass decisions. All right, his strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. They go over there in the Middle East, man. Destruction gonna be waiting. It shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. Here go the point. His confidence, and that's what we're witnessing, his confidence is being rooted out, man. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.